So welcome to this week's top 10 trending skincare voting results, and this is a big voting week, which is sunscreen. Historically, when I've done these voting polls, I've also separated the results in regions. So we used to have a top 10 for like Australia, the US, Europe, Asia, for example. This year, I'm not doing that right now. So the top 10 that I'll be sharing is a global top 10. So basically the sunscreens that people are using that they've ordered from any and every region across the world. The reason I'm just pausing on the global list at the moment is because there hasn't been like an abundance of new releases. So it would be a little bit repetitive, I think, if I just did the same list again. So I think maybe later in the year, I'll revisit that, or we'll look at doing like a top 10 for matte sunscreen, top 10 for dewy sunscreen, maybe top 10 mineral, top 10 chemical, that sort of thing. So that's something, if you have any feedback on in terms of the type of list that you want to see, please do let me know in the comments. Normally in these videos, you'll know that I tend to throw in my own feedback, but with sunscreen, I'm very particular. And a lot of the products that people love are a little bit too glowy or like shiny on the skin. So I don't try them and I don't use them. So there won't be much feedback from me in this video. I'm just going to run through the top 10, but I'll just pass on any relevant information regarding the voting if there's anything significant that I think you need to know. I would love to hear from you in the comments if you've tried these products, because again, it's something that I don't have personal experience with. So just hearing your feedback is super helpful. And quickly, as a reminder, these results are public voted. They're from my Instagram followers at Sam by the Counter. We usually do a vote on a particular skincare category roughly once a week, or sometimes once every 2 weeks. The next category is peptides, just so you know. So yes, the top 10 is as follows. Number 10 is the Round Lab Virtue's Moisturizing Sunscreen. This is an SPF 50 plus, and I'm pretty sure all of the sunscreens on the list are SPF 50 or SPF 50 plus, which is great. So yeah, this is one I haven't tried and I know nothing about it except for that it's a super affordable price point. Number 9 was an interesting one to see, which is the House of Her Weightless Sun Fluid. I feel like this is developing into a little bit of a cult favorite product on social media. I hadn't really heard about it much until I saw it pop up in the voting, but yeah, it seems to be gaining quite a lot of traction. Number 8 is the Airyday Mineral Mousse, which is an Australian brand. And just to note here is that when people were voting for these products, especially with Airyday, they didn't specify which Airyday sunscreen. So I've noted Mineral Mousse here for a couple reasons. One, it's my personal favorite. It's a zinc oxide based sunscreen that has sort of a velvet matte look to it. So I really love it. It's the sunscreen that I tend to wear most days. But there were also a few of the other Airyday products mentioned as well. So I don't know exactly which one is technically the most popular, because most people just wrote Airyday. So this, although Airyday appears here at number 8, this is more of like a grouped result. And I'm pretty sure Airyday is currently only available in Australia, so I'm hoping to see them expand internationally at some point soon. Number 7 is the Purito Daily Soft Touch SPF 50 plus. Again, another one I haven't tried. Number 6 is the Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airy Fit Daily Sunscreen. Probably the longest name of the lot. Number 5 is the Mecca Cosmetica To Save Face. This is a long-standing cult favorite again here in Australia, but I'm pretty sure they've started selling this in the UK as well. The regular To Save Face is a really good like standard sunscreen. To me, it's a little bit glowy, but I know a lot of people love it. They more recently released a To Save Face that has more of a matte texture that comes in a pump bottle. So I think that's actually a pretty good, matte leaning sunscreen. It's definitely not matte on dry down, but adding a bit of powder, it mattifies really well. But I can only get a few hours out of it before shine starts to break through. Whereas in this actual To Save Face, the standard version, it's pretty much glowy straight away and stays glowy the whole time. Number 4 is Ultraviolet Supreme Screen, which I think is a global favorite. This is another one that I find a little bit too glowy for me personally, but it seems to work back for most people with no issue. Number 3 is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Aqua Fresh. So this is their newer release sunscreen. I'm surprised that the original Beauty of Joseon didn't make the top 10, so it seems like this new version has really taken over. I haven't tried it yet, but this one I'm actually curious to try because it sounds fairly light. So I'm hoping that with powder, I'll be able to knock it down. Number 2 on the list is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Invisible Fluid Facial Sunscreen. So this is another one that I find a little bit too shiny, but it seems to be one of the best-selling sunscreens in the world. Now with this vote, I'll mention that it does combine the regular invisible fluid and also the European edition UVMUNE. So with the new is that Mixoral filter from L'Oreal. So again, this is a little bit of a combined vote, but I guess Anthelios as a concept is a similar texture, just with slightly different filters. Now some good news if you happen to be Australian watching is that we will be getting the UVMUNE sunscreens launching in Australia pretty soon. La Roche-Posay just registered the UVMUNE range. I think there will be 3 different ones that we get at launch. So that just appeared on the TGA register, I think it was last month. So hopefully within the next couple months, we'll start to see that hit shelves. And number 1 on the list is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum. Maybe that's the one with the longest name. This is also a sunscreen that I haven't tried but seems to be extremely popular. I feel like Skin 1004 and Beauty of Joseon are always competing for like the top spot. So if you've tried this one, let me know why you love it. It looks like it would be a little bit too hydrating and glowy for me personally, but it's such an affordable sunscreen. It's great to see these options on the market. And I think K-Beauty has just done a great service to the world by highlighting what's possible with sunscreen formulation. So thank you very much for voting if you participated or just for watching this video if you're curious to see their results. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, but especially if you have feedback on the list. That's it for this video, pretty short. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.